How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about how you can get free pearls in Blazing. Yes, I am finally making a video, the ultimate guide on how to get pearls in Blazing, the way I get my pearls in Blazing. So I'm finally making a video on it. Now, I've been getting questions about how to get pearls or how I get my pearls for so long now, and the reason I've held off on making a video like this is because there's so many videos already up like this. This game is 3 years, going on 4 years old. There's plenty of videos out there on how to get them, and so I didn't really want to add another one in, but I still get a lot of questions and there's a lot of new players, so hey, I might as well, right? And plus, on top of that, I think it's just helpful for you guys to know how I get my pearls, because I don't want there to be any confusion. I am free to play. Now, I have spent money in the past, as very far back as like my first 1 to 2 videos on Blazing, just because I wanted to jump into it with like a fresh start. But at the same time, I'd been playing Blazing for almost a year before that, completely free to play. When I started making Blazing videos, it was kind of like the celebration period for New Year's, so I wanted to go big, but other than that, I've never spent money again on Blazing. It's been almost 2 years since that, and I'm free to play for the reason that you don't need to really spend pearls unless you want extra stuff. But a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me for saying this, but I think the way that you get pearls in Blazing right now is completely fine, and I know I don't speak on everybody for that, but hear me out for a second. I'm a content creator, and one of the fundamental parts of being a content creator is creating content, and you can't do that on Blazing without spending pearls. You can, but you're not going to get very far without eventually having pearls. And especially for a person like me, I like to have a consistent basis for things, so I like to consistently have a pattern that fits me that is very consistent. So with Blazing, for 2 years now, I've been able to get pearls the exact same way over and over again, like a pattern, and I like it like that. If I'm being completely honest, one of the only reasons I still play Blazing, other than it still being, in my opinion, the best Naruto game out right now on mobile, is that it's completely free to play friendly for me. Like, I've tried branching out to other games, and it just doesn't seem that way to me, as far as Naruto games at least. This game, I'm consistent, I know exactly how to get my pearls on a regular basis, and it allows me to have content at a regular basis as well. So I'm completely happy with that. And with that said, I guess we can go ahead and jump into talking about how you can get your pearls. This is the way I get all my pearls. It'll give you at least 300 every month, and it's just taking advantage of the simple things. A lot of you might already know these things, but you'd be surprised how many people ask me how I get my pearls. And I'm surprised too that not a lot of people know this, because I'm not doing anything special. I'm just playing the game, doing everything new that there is possibly to do. If you literally watch my videos and you watch over time and see exactly what I do in my videos, I'm pretty much showing you how I get my pearls. I just take advantage of all the new events that there are. But if you want an in-depth guide, I'll go ahead and show you anyway. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First of all, start out very, very simply. I'm talking about emergency missions. Now, there are 2 parts to this. There are the emergency missions that are just regular emergency missions that have tasks like that. They usually add 1 to 2 every month, I believe. It depends. Sometimes they do more, like I think for April they added like what, 3 I feel like, because of the April 1st and all that stuff. But with that said, you usually have all these missions. They drop new versions of these missions every month, and it's really easy to get pearls. Now, in some cases like this, they are 3, 3, and 5. For other ones, they're 1, 3, and 5. But we're just gonna round up and say that it's at least 30 pearls. We're gonna round to that. That's 30 pearls from this. And again, they sometimes add 2, so you can get literally 60 right there. And those missions are extremely easy. Now, the other part of that, the big brother part of that, are the super impacts. Now, super impacts are pretty similar. You do get 10 for SS rank, which is very important. And then for some missions like this, again, 335, 335. So think of it as just a harder version of the emergency mission. It's the same thing for pearls. It really is. It's a good way to get pearls. That's pretty much another 30 to 40 if you add the 10, but that's still 30 pretty much. So I'm just rounding, of course, but that's a good amount of pearls right there. And they add 1 of these for sure every month along with the Blazing Festival. So there is that. That's another way to get the pearls. Now, of course, super impact's going to be hard for a lot of people, but to my knowledge, there hasn't been a super impact out yet. Even though they are difficult, there hasn't been a single one that I haven't seen someone on YouTube do it free to play under 50. And when I say free to play, I mean they had units that weren't extra effects. Of course, they still took very powerful units, but what I mean is that I've seen everyone on at least 1 super impact do the SS rank without the extra effect unit. So it is possible to get those 10 pearls without getting the banner unit. Even though it seems extremely difficult, there are a lot of creative people out there that figure a way out. So you can always get those 10 pearls even if you don't have the unit. Now the other ones are a little difficult, I won't lie to you. My under 28 team's kind of slacking, plus I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, you can get those pearls that way as well. And really, like I said, they update this all the time. Even right now they have boss rush, which they added, which has some pearls. I still got to do that, get my 6 pearls. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much that. They add new missions all the time, and those are one of the easiest ways to get pearls quickly because of how many different missions there are. There's 3 of them, and they have 3 challenges for each one. But of course there's other ways. Now I'm going to talk about next the largest amount of pearls from one section of the game, and that is ninja trials. Now again, this is going to be not a surprise to a lot of you, but if you do your daily ninja trials, if you complete all of them, you get 4 pearls. You get 1 for completing the 3 emergency missions, which is cool, 3 in multiplayer, which I usually do together, and then if you clear all 4 of them, you get 2. So that's 4 ninja pearls right there. You do that every day, and you multiply that, let's say, just by 30 days in a month, give or take 31 sometimes. That's 4 times 30. So you get 120 pearls every month just for doing that. Just for doing that every day. I know it can be tedious, but I've even been slacking on it lately, but you can just, that's 120 pearls every month right there alone. That's a big chunk of the pearl portion that I feel like a lot of people don't do necessarily. And if you want to know what I do for that, all I do is just go down here, and you guys have probably run into me. You just play on the getting rich one. I do the B mission. I do it almost every day, and that's how I do it. I run 3 of those real quick, and then I'm done. And then you just do the rest of the challenges, and then that's easy 4 pearls every day, 120 in a month. That's a lot. I feel like a lot of you, that's 3 multis if they're all at 40, 4 multis if they're all at 30, but that's not as likely. But that's a lot of pearls right there, and I feel like a lot of you are missing out on that, and that would really help you out a lot more. So that's some easy pearls right there. They've also been adding the panel mission and giving more pearls that way, but I don't think that's nearly as significant as the 120 you get from that. Now the next method, this again, not a shocker. When you do the ninja road, that's a really good way for pearls. That's a really good way. Map 6, 7 pearls. Map 10, 20 pearls. That's 27 pearls, round up to give or take 30. That's a lot of pearls right there too. That alone, they usually drop that too with super impact. I mean, it depends. Sometimes they don't. Like, we're about to get the new one with the PvP that we're about to get for qualifying league, but still, that's a big source of pearls right there. Just completing Ninja Road the first time helps you out a lot. It also gives you the acquisition stones, which is very important. So that's obviously a very good way. I know a lot of people can't get to map 10 sometimes and complete it, but you still get 7 for 6. I know that's not a lot, but if you do complete it, then yeah, you can go ahead and get 27 pearls like that. And again, hand in hand with PvP, just like we're about to get, you can get 30 pearls give or take right there. And then usually with PvP for the qualifying league, you usually get 40 pearls for getting S10. That's the biggest thing. That's one of the reasons I still play PvP, is because I enjoy the qualifying league, because I enjoy rising up the ranks rather than falling off. And on top of that, 40 pearls, that's a lot. Plus some 5-star ramen, plus 3 acquisition pieces. That's a lot. So yeah, make sure you take advantage of those. You could literally get 70 pearls in 2 days just by doing those 2 things alone. Ninja Road, qualifying league, and then Kage League too. Now I'll be the first to say that Kage League pearls I don't take advantage of, and I've still been fine ever since it's been out. I've never really gotten that high because I just don't play it that much. But even if you just get the basic 10 pearls from being qualified under 5,000, that's still good. But obviously if you play more, you can get more, but it's not as effective in my opinion as qualifying league, because qualifying league, even if it fills up, you could literally take your time and do it and get 40 pearls like that. So that's definitely one of the best ways as well. Qualifying league, that's 40 off the top. That's a multi just for playing it. And then pairing that with Ninja Road and the super impacts and emergency missions, that's a lot of pearls as well. So really, that's actually about it, except for Phantom Castle. Now Phantom Castle can give you some decent pearls also. I'll be honest, I haven't played Phantom Castle in about like 4 Phantom Castles. I just haven't been playing it because I haven't been enjoying the extra effect units they give you. Some of them have been kind of pay to play, and I don't like that. But at the same time, like, Phantom Castle is a pretty good source of pearls too. Now you have to use pearls sometimes to keep on going, and I don't really like that. I mean, if you have the extra effect, then you might not need to, but you do get a lot of pros from this as well. Not nearly as much as the other game modes, but it does stack up. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people in Blazing don't understand, is that the pros, they're trickling up. They're trickling up, not trickling down, they're trickling up, because they really just, they build up over time. And it really can just happen. Like, if you literally watch my videos, you'll see my pro account rise over time. If you even go back to my 30 pro in a dream, within a week I got 30 pros, or 40 or 70, something like that, enough for Golden Week. It's really not hard. Just take advantage of the things the game gives you. They're really not against you when it comes to pros. They give you everything you need to succeed in this game for pros. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say, yeah, but it is still pretty hard to get golds, but I really disagree with that. And again, a lot of people, Blazing YouTubers in the past, or just other people in general, yes, they criticize Blazing for a lot of things, but I rarely, if ever, hear them say anything about the pearls. Now, again, some of them are pay to play, so pearls are the least of their concern, but also I just don't think it's a problem. And even for banners, if you play it smart, you will get everything you need. You will get everything you need. Now, there have been banners, of course, where I've missed out on units, but that's because I didn't do a full rotation. One of the amazing things about Blazing as well that makes the pros so awesome are that there are guaranteed steps in this game. There are guaranteed steps. That is big. A lot of people don't really care for that, especially because you do have to spend 400 to get to the guaranteed step. But that's big. That really is. Because if that was the case, all your pearls would just be wasted otherwise. If you guys saw my Joebito video, 400 pearls would have been down the drain if it wasn't for this. And the time it takes to get all those, it's a lot of work to do. So that guaranteed step, plus the rates, plus the guaranteed characters they give you on other steps, that's very important in this game. It's really not hard to get units in this game. You just gotta summon on the right banners. I feel like a lot of people summon on every banner they see, and I feel you. I get the hype. I'm a content creator. Sometimes I do it even if I don't have enough and I know it's risky. Sometimes I do it on another account if I don't have pearls on this account. But you really need to play it smart. There's a lot of banners that are gonna come and go, and we know the main 3 in the yearly cycle, and we also know what units are amazing. Final Valley Naruto, Sasuke, Hachirama, and Madara are more prevalent nowadays than they've ever been because they put them on banners to give people incentives. So literally, if you look at the anniversary banners, if you would have just summoned halfway on that, you would have gotten Naruto and Sasuke possibly. It's really not hard. Just look out for the right banners and you'll be fine. You don't need to summon on every banner. That's why you probably don't have enough pearls. But yeah, that's really gonna do it. I know it probably seems a little basic, but this is really all I do. It's never been hard to me to get pearls in this game. And if you just play and you summon on the right banners, you'll have all the pearls you could ever need. That's exactly what I do, and I feel like it's perfectly fine for me. But I hope you guys found this helpful anyway. Hopefully you learned a new way to get pearls if you've been struggling, especially you new players out there. I know a lot of you guys are confused, so I definitely want to go ahead and help you out. But yeah, that's really gonna do it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.